Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from A Creative Muse and I'm here with two items. One die set, this is from the Jack of All Trades collection. This is an add-on die, the Joker die. Plus there is a new item at Spellbinders that I did use on this card. It's called the DIY color deck. Think of the color deck as teaching you color theory and inspiration. This card was inspired by one of the color combinations in here. You're going to see a lot of cards inspired by the color deck, but this was one of the first ones I made because the Joker was just lots of fun. He's in, believe, is this a cool colorway? I can't remember what this is called. It has 52 color cards to teach you color theory, which is something I definitely need help with. The color wheel, I really don't get it. I know people explain it, still don't get it. This was much more approachable for me, not too overwhelming with 500 cards. I do have that system with the 500. That's a bit much. This is just nice and workable. It also has spaces where you can punch your favorite cardstock and put on it as well. Thumbs up for that. Love that innovation too. But before I get started, crafters, Kit Club is out and I will link my Kit Club video here. Kit Club is open to new subscriptions until the 27th of this month. My cards was actually inspired by the DIY color deck. Yay, so we'll take a look at that as well. Okay, crafters, let's get into this video taking a look at the DIY color deck and JC Gaspard's additional die, the Joker. Let's get started. Alrighty crafters, in this video I'm going to be covering two items, the DIY color deck and the Jack of All Trades Wild Joker die set. Love, love, love. He is inspired by this, that's why he is here. Spellbinders, you did a fantastic job. Yay! With the DIY color deck. Thank you so much for sending me this little beauty right here. I have so many issues with color theory that I can't use the wheel and figure it out. So this is helping me. I think I have color wheel ADD or something. I don't know what's going on. I can't do it. So this is helping me to complete cards. And I have a few of them I'm going to show you in this video. The color deck is 52 color deck cards, and Spellbinders was kind enough to send me this. If they didn't send it to me, I would have bought it anyway. This is fun. This will teach you color theory with only 52 cards. I have the color cube. That's like 500 cards, and I realize I'm not reaching for it a lot. I think because this does so much, but this is fun because it gives you little notes and then you kind of have it sink into your mind. And then also, this little spot right here is for you to personalize with your cardstock, whether you're using Spellbinders' new color wheel cardstock. I'll link my color wheel cardstock video here if you want to see every single color filmed in much brighter sunlight than what I have here. Right now it's a evening sky, but sunlight. So you can definitely watch that video. If you want to see a comparison, how the color wheel cardstock compares to the essential cardstock, I'll link that video here so you can see that as well. So you know if you have a lot of essential cardstock, which of the new colors you can get more of, because some of the colors do match. Watch that video and you'll see. This deck has 52 color cards. Side A features colorful, vibrant artwork and space for swatching. Side B is packed full of ideas and inspiration. Focus. So you see who is focus, right? Thumbs up. I just use these colors right here, over here. Yay! So we'll talk about that in a second. What I love about this too, it slides in, so it's very portable. And when you open it, you just use this little thumb opening to lift everything out. And I went through the whole system, picked out some of my favorites just by looking at the front and the back. Little notes are on the back too, and it teaches you that color theory. Now, if you're looking at this going, what's that? This is not going to be your box. My box came with a whole bunch of other things that were loose, so your box should be pristine, okay? My box got a little smushed with some other things in there that was just pressing on it, so don't worry about that. But it's a nice sturdy box nonetheless. And there is a bundle with this, before I get into this part here, where you can get the color deck with the 52 cards and the beautiful box and the new punch. This is a 1-inch square punch. Both of these are sold by themselves, or you can do the bundle. Why would you want this? Number one, I have a lot of punches. I don't think I have a square punch. I have a lot of circular punches and a lot of other border punches. I have no square punch. So this is pretty nice. And I like that It has the whale where you can flip it upside down. I'll show you an example shortly of how this works. So this is the 1-inch punch. You could have lots of fun with this. Just travel with this alone in your little scrap bag anywhere in your house or on the road, and you're ready to go if you want inspiration. I love the sizing, and I love this little detail. So there's a bundle with this, okay? So now let me come back into the color theory version of it. This is the sample I used for JC Gaspar's additional dies, only one die to the Jack of all trades collection. I will link my video here where you can see all those cards. This is the latest to it, which is called Wild Joker, a beautiful die set that makes this fun guy carrying his cards, his little, I don't even know what that is, scepter. So cute though. You could do the Joker like this, where you do half, put the word Joker, which is right here, it's like a little banner, and then flip him on the bottom too for the playing card. I had this piece done from when I introduced Jack of all trades, so I brought it back out and used it here. I think it's perfect. Let me talk about this card real quickly, and then I'll go into these colors. So to finish up this card, I use a few things actually. I shopped my stash to finish this card. So first is the deluxe deck press plate. This is also from Jack of all trades. It is 4 inches wide, 5¼ inch tall. I have this pressed out on Pebble cotton card, which is the gray cotton card, and inked with black Better Press ink. Very beautiful set to work with. Yana Smakula, she has some beautiful examples using this with like tone on tone. Really, really pretty. It has a lot of detail like a playing card to separate it and to bring your focus to him. Foundation die. This one has been going on super sale. Love this one. Cameo frame dies. This is a beautiful, elegant die set when you want to dial up the elegance quickly on your card. All I'm using in this set though is this oval right here. It was just a perfect oval for him. See how his little foot is right there on the edge and he's like in there? Almost like a spotlight. To cut out the black card base and this treated layer, I'm using Precision Layering A2 sets A and B. Longtime favorite. There are 16 dies in each set. Largest die in set A is an A2, 4¼ 5½ inch, what you see in black. Largest die in set B is 1/8 inch shorter. That is not what you're seeing here. What you're seeing here is the next one over in set A, where it's 1/4 inch. If you go between large one here, then you're going to get this. You see the difference? This is also previous Jack of all trades. And here is my first card. So I wanted to also do a trip down memory lane, and the Sentiment Joker would be like that. So you see the gray? That could have also worked here as well. Then for the Sentiment, I'm having so much fun with this. I was like, he is just so adorable. I came into the gorgeous You collection. This is the makeup collection. I'll link my video here. New collection, fantastic. Has the perfume bottle. Why not use the sentiment right here that says treat yourself? So you get 4 sentiments without a coordinating die. And then this set of sentiments that come with a coordinating die is called Flawless Sentiments Press Plate and Die. Love, love, love this font. I hope Spellbinders brings back more of this one because it is pretty. They do have Happy Birthday in there. I did glimmer this out on black cardstock with matte silver hot foil roll and popped it up. The first card I made. So on the back, it has Focus. I popped out a little piece of saffron cardstock. I have my color wheel cardstock, all 48 colors, in this Totally Tiffany paper holder for 8.5 by 11. This is how I like to craft with it. I keep it on the floor beside me. So I'm pulling out 2 sheets of cardstock here. This little holder can hold 300 sheets of paper. So you take the punch. I like to punch upside down. You could punch like this, but most folks, we'd like to do it this way, where you can see, and boom, there we go. This is mulberry. Not fun. You could probably make something really fun with this too. Now I'm going to talk about the colors you see here. There is 1 or 2 extras that I brought in just to help me finish the card, okay? So here you would put that purple, the mulberry, the saffron, and continue up. Along with their color wheel cardstock crafters, they also have the swatch party. This is fantastic. Love, love, love. There are 3 dies. The color swatch petal, where you make a single swatch in one color, you use that piece. You use the stamp, or you can write on this little lip with the color swatch name stamp. I'm using the color swatch wheel die. I ran this one of each and put it here, and then ran this in white cardstock and stamped on the names. From the color wheel, you're seeing violet, mulberry, saffron. But the other two colors, Persimmon Essential cardstock, Spellbinders older cardstock, that's what's there. And Hero Arts Azalea cardstock, that's the splash of pink. I just needed that little shade difference. So I could put these two here. I do have a few examples too that I can show you a fully completed card with the DIY color deck. But isn't this fun? If I wanted to extend it further by bringing on a different cardstock, these cards are pretty durable. So I could glue something here too and go Hero Arts Azalea if you don't want to do it on the front. But that's the focus. High intensity colors are bright, pure shades that draw immediate attention. Isn't he drawing attention? Look at him. So fun. I like this little quad right here of colors. I think that's fabulous. Here is my next example. This is from the Kit Club. This is the large die of the month. So if you saw my Kit Club video, I didn't talk about it then because this had not released yet. But now it's released, so now I can talk about it. That's the inspiration for my peachy turquoisey card, was this beautiful young lady here. I love this so much. Here I did punch out all the squares: Bellini, Coral, Sicily, Teal Topaz, and Waterfall. This green cardstock was also inspired by this card as well. Look how pretty that is. Here on the back it says Marker Magic is talking about the difference between alcohol markers and water-based markers, okay? So pretty though. I love this colorway. So fun. I also made a swatch of it too, just to have this on a ring, but I could easily pull out the deck and see what this is, and I can stamp out here the same colors: Waterfall, Tea Topaz, and the Sicily, all of that goodness here. Love, 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 love. Here's another example inspired by Kit Club. All of these colors was from this card. Here is Alabaster cardstock, Poppy, Fern, Beeswax, and Saffron. All these colors in here. On the back of the card, it says Color Wheel, and it talks about the color wheel theory, which I'm still learning. I was definitely inspired. This is featuring the 2D embossing folder of the month and Vivid Blooms die set. Love this. Fun, fun, fun. Here is the next card, also inspired by the DIY color deck. This one is the Glimmer of the Month. I used Altenew Fresh Dye inks that mimicked this colorway. So now if you're looking at this picture and going, that doesn't look like that, on the back, I did this. Cool colors here, and I did bring in the yellow because everything was going to be too cool, so I brought in the saffron cardstock. So saffron is this color, okay? Just for a pop on the bird, because I have the bird going against that background. But you see, Teal Topaz is like right there in here, the green, the blues, and the purple, and all the goodness. So this one is called Cool Colors. And here on the front, I did put a little purple down here because you get 5 slots. I like this shade of purple with the cool colors: Seaside, Tea Topaz, Rainforest, Cosmic Sky. This is Lavender Crafters. Look how it matches perfectly with that ink too. Love, love, love. I also made one of these swatches as well because this swatch has 6 spaces, so I could bring the yellow here. Here is 5 slots. But I love this too, so I was like, okay, let me keep this. But then I have this reference as well. Here are some other examples I'm still working on. This one. Look at that, monochromatic colors. You know I'm loving all this purpley red, pinky goodness. Purple, and it says the Purple Paradox. I have the Purple Paradox, my favorite color, so I'm going to make a card with this. Look at this with the shoes, and on the back, complementary colors. Isn't that fun? And then I am interested in this one, which is the Brights again. So fun, but look at these Brights compared to the Focus. Just a little different. You see, this is now bringing in the turquoise and all that. So this is so fun. Brights, this is Focus. Love, love, love. And there's one more I want to show you because there's some fun pictures in here. Look at this shoe. That's a lot of fun colors too. Dimension, pop dots and stuff. Alrighty, crafters. So I wanted to just come on to introduce you to the DIY color deck. I am going to be showing you more cards featuring this, but I wanted to introduce you to what the color deck is. And it doesn't have a terribly high price point for what it is. I'm going to show you examples of how you can use it and match your cardstock. You could just shop your stash too for the cardstock. You don't have to have the color wheel cardstock, but the color wheel cardstock really is a nice array in the 48 colors. Brights, cools, neutrals, warms. You see? The difference? Love, 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 love. Okay, crafters. Everything will be detailed and linked below. Thanks so much for watching. Great job, Spellbinders, with the DIY color deck. I am loving this. Alrighty, crafters, on to the next video. Stay crafty, my friends.